And good evening one, good evening all. We are live here from Virga Island, the village of the pagans on Metaphor ReFantazio. I am your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening, live here on twitch.tv. Or maybe you're watching this on the VOD on youtube.com. Either way, a huge welcome back to all you people. It's with streams, they wouldn't be the same without all of you. So we've got 17 days until we leave Virga Island, and what we now need to do is secure a potion of blight.
What now?
We'll quickly take a look at the quests. We might be able to get some clues. We need to get the Lycan Magic Association on some Leo Street and Grand Trad to appraise an unappraised igniter. Right, so that's the Magic Association, so that's back in Grand Trad. I think that's a side quest. Yeah, avenge Requester's sister by defeating the Logron and the Spire of Blind Faith. Apparently you need Gunner, Healer, and Mass Dancer for that. That could be useful. And then Ancestral... Ah, here we are. I need to attain an ingredient for the Potion of Blight, and an informant at the Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should know more about it. Right, with that in mind, we need to head up to the Gauntlet Runner, or the Gauntlet Sailor. But first of all, let's talk to this guy. The Buzz Lady. Oh, it's right. Okay, I've already got you. That's fine. No worries. I've already got your quest. I thought it was a new one. Okay, so, with that in mind... Ooh, what have you got to say?
Oh.
Hey there! Despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I've somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your faces.
Yeah.
That bad, huh? We had to do so. We've not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blight that causes withering, eh? Quite a pickle if you can't find it here. Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out... You know something that can do that? Couldn't say for sure, my memory's fuzzy on the matter, but I do believe I saw something like that in a shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Grand Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? A far cry from Grand Trad.
Yep.
Right, that part we can handle. I suppose you should head back to the Garland Runner. Yes, we should. So with that in mind...
Alright then. Let's go.
Let's go and teleport our way back to Grand Trad. Which means going down here. Yes, here we are. Oh. The code's decipher further. We may have a clue to a last relic. The Hemraes hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about a tomb northwest of Briarhaven. Wasn't there a Chris cemetery there? The one where the Bixens evidently were buried. So we've already found that one anymore. I think we've already dealt with that one. And then the Grand Trad, I'm sure we've found that one too, I believe. Oh no, apparently not. There's one in Grand Trad. Despite its value, your average numbskull wouldn't even bother trying to have the relic appraised. Finding it lying discarded around Grand Trad would be no great mystery. Might that mean the cave east of Grand Trad? How typical, right under our noses. Apparently the place was once a thieves' hideaway, it says. So if we're in part of Grand Trad, we should go looking for that relic. Cool, okay. We have something to look for. So we want to now go, ironically, to Grand Trad.
Where to?
Let's go.
Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it.
Hey, listen.
Alright then.
Right, one of these on here does the... Oh, I think it's the Igniter's Guild over here. That Brigitte runs. I'm sure of it. The new king. It'd be nice if there's someone like those hero kings from the old tales. The legendary hero kings could fight all fight without igniters. With someone like that, we normally need to fear humans. Wait. You're the older candidate from the exhibition, right? There's no way an older could be an hero, though. Look, be as confident as you like, but don't crush in my dreams. He does not believe that we can succeed. Yep, the Leica on Magic Association. Hey, remember that night you were going to get appraised here? It's kind of a special circumstance. Let's see what he has to say.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir? Of course, I'll be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then. I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Huh? Well, why? This is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected. Ah, what I meant to say, this igniter is... I'm afraid it's simply nothing special. And on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand, though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty.
An intriguing offer.
At second glance, this is a truly remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in... a divine relic. Perhaps you're willing to sell it to us. If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course.
Right?
Even if it's ours to sell, I never let someone who spouts such prejudice nonsense have it. So we'd like that back now. I'm able to report their appraisal.
Splendid.
As you wish, so be it. Here is your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Well, now we got it appraised. Let's make our way back. No, we won't actually, because I need to go to the. I need to go to the Honeybee Inn, because there's an informant there I need to talk to.
God, to find some shield.
So let's go and talk to the informant. Find ourselves some more information.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh yes, the Executioner's Square.
What's the world coming to?
Every parapus executed here died glaring at me. Kept their eyes right on me even as the life left them. Ugh, bloody hell. I don't want to be jobless and I didn't want to die like they did, so I had no choice. I had to do this job.
You little bastard, you.
Yeah, well, actually, mate, you did. You could have gone somewhere else. What is it now? That you, Elder, are the rumors about you true? People were watching you at the exhibition. Didn't realize I'd met someone famous. Not that I care about the tournament, if I'm honest. As long as things stay mostly the same, anyone's fine with me. Ah, it's this where Lady Juna's hiding.
Goodness.
Basilio Fidelio wouldn't know caution if it bit them on the bum. All the same, we have to do something about that giant tree in the temple, don't we? That we do. I'd like to say hi to Maria, but I don't want to accidentally start a follower chat today. I don't believe that she's in position to level up. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's Alonso, but not Maria. But I reckon I'd have to give her the next drawing. Now I think about it. The drawing from Neuras.
Fancy a bit of info?
Eh? What is it you want to know? You don't need any intel anymore. Won't help us out in any way.
What?
I've heard of this potion of blight. It's some secret concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. I believe it's made of an ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Confections it's called. I heard they recently got some in stock. Comfort Concoctions, okay.
Ah, 'tis you.
Have you not decided our plans for the day? Even knowing we mustn't let our guard down, a breather might do us some good. I've been thinking of my once compatriot Rodolphe. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might need to seek the truth. Through a fair and honest duel. Now then, when will be best to issue my challenge? So I need to get that skill up in order to carry on Hulkenberg's Confidant. That's very similar to the Hifumi and Makoto Confidants in Persona 5. They had the same feeling to them. There we are, comfort concoctions. We can just go straight there, we don't have to mess around.
And what is it you want?
Welcome. I've newly stocked some starch water, so take a look. Did you say starch water?
There it is.
What's this?
Parch water. This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's get back to the island and bring this to Edeni so we can finally get past that tree blocking the dragon temple.
Meanwhile, is there anything else that I want here? Not really. So we have 2 reportable quests, which is awesome. We've made our way forward. So with that in mind, we'll quickly save our game. So I don't want to start any of the followers or the other side quests until I've done the main. I want to get it out of the way as fast as possible. Meanwhile, check it out. Upon mission clear, people were anywhere between rank 40, 35 and 45. I'm already level 55.
All right then.
I am over leveled.
Let's go.
And I'm perfectly okay with that.
All right then.
Where to?
And then to the pagan village.
Let's go.
This will take us right near the quests, so that's where we want to go. We've managed to find the Parch Water, it's called, which gets us access to the next side. So that's the main quest. However, I have a side quest to report as well. And I think they are they further up this way? Or maybe they're back in town. Oh, go on, Basilio. They've got a doctor looking at Dell right now. He's doing better, but nobody's supposed to see him but me. You know what that means? This whole Dracodius thing, that's up to you now. And if you fail Lord Luis, I'm guessing you already know what'll happen next day. Just don't make me have to kill you, yeah? Honour amongst fees, apparently, people. That's it, go to the pub. They're right outside the pub, that's where they were. Now, say this part of the game seems to have taken a lot of inspiration from South Africa, which is pretty cool, actually.
Aha.
Wait, you haven't got my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly?
I handed over the igniter appraisal certificate and returned her bargain igniter.
According to them, it's all but highly functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressed that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness! Then my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here? But aren't they, Sanctus creations, yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But if it was your arrival here that got me thinking, someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mystari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Mystari and igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh, right. Almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, so we've got ourselves the Gleaming Crystal, increase of our wisdom, and 15,000 money.
All right.
So our wisdom is getting even higher now.
Farewell.
Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet you'll find some islanders who'll be glad to be part of your dream.
Yep, so there we go. We've managed to get what we needed to. And hopefully now we can use the parch water and it'll allow us to get access to the dungeon where we can hopefully save Edney's sister, and crucially we can also save Fidelio as well. Even though he'll hate us for it, he doesn't want us to save his life. He wants to be left to die. He's earned it in battle. You know, that's the kind of mentality he has.
Hello there.
You returned, and with zeal renewed it seems. I'd say so. We brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you?
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about. I'm surprised you're able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot. These gauntlet runner contraptions. I see I've much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now, I'll get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest for yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down for our generations. I am sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Excellent, eh? We got some loot, which is the potion of blight, and that's it really.
Thank you.
It's great help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree.
Now we should get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess.
The altar where Dracodios is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Euphor has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I'd also looked at the recruitment center before I left port, and recall noting that the available requests have multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless, please save my sister.
That reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Gina helping out with the village or something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get the chance.
Okay. Looks like she's got a request, not sure.
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you end up failing when you least foot to.
Meanwhile, good evening, everyone. To see you jump into the chat now. How are you doing?
So I have a bit of a favour to ask of you. It involves helping people though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
Okay.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now?
Yeah, so you've been dealing with work calls. That's always kind of annoying. I get it.
Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
In other words, do this quest and I will be able to have you as a follower.
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path.
Okay.
Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities.
That's right, snakes are coming. I know how much you love them.
Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it.
Well, if there's loot, I'm sold.
Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of a songstress and potential treasure make me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
Luis might not approve of that, Juno.
This one's important.
Yep. So essentially we need to slay the monster desecrating the Arblire's path, and the informant of the Golden Deer Hearth should have more information.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
I am interested, just not right now.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
In other words, Juna must be in the party, because if she's not in the party, the quest won't continue. So, I can work with that. So for now, what we'll do is quickly save our game. And then we're going to go to the main dungeon. That's what we're going to do.
All right then. Go.
I thought that was a quest that I could report them because of the yellow tag.
Everyone's here.
Now then.
How far do I run it then?
What lurks below?
Well, that's not it.
Let's see.
That's the one. That's the main quest. We'll do this one first.
Let's see here.
That's the Dragon
It's
Temple.
your call.
We should be able to get it by this afternoon, right, Neuras?
Well, of course. It's your preparations you ought to concern yourself with.
So we bring the fight to them.
All right, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us.
What to pick?
I hear a voice.
The truth is,
There's something I must tell the captain. Heisman comes to mind. Maybe we should talk to him. Okay, in which case, let's do it. He's normally up on the crow's nest. But he might be on the deck doing some fishing. No, he's there.
it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings once in a while, eh? If you're free, might have a moment of your time. I wish to clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village.
Yes.
Then let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something, assuming you prefer to drink more tame than my usuals. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Terrari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that, even when I was there. That's not their leader's fault.
You're still defending him? Even with the urn being stolen?
No.
Not exactly. But I know he's prepared to do what's right. Almost tragically so.
My son, come back to me.
So we've now got a significant reduction in mag costs for studying the thief lineage, and while in reserve, the amount of experience Heisman gains increases, so that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure.
Of course I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. So Heisman's follower is quite
Navigating the
sad.
archipelago's currents once more, the Dragon Temple again comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, and the Gauntlet Runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
He's obviously like dealing with the regret of what happened.
All right.
We have the potion of blight, so we can finally get inside.
So it'd be well if this vaunted potion of blight had an effect on this enormous tree. Seems only to test it and see.
Let's give it a shot.
That potion will clear the way, won't it? Is it so really so powerful it can wither an entire tree?
Now then.
Come, let's be rid of that tree and head inside. The priestess's future is in our hands. Odd. Most odd indeed. Is that enormous tree all it seems? Even taking into account the influence of Magla and its myriad effects. For it to grow so considerably in such a short span of time inspires some doubts, no? Now, High's Maid, why did you have to say that? Why did you have to verbalise what I was thinking? When something seems too easy, it often is. Anyway, on to the Dragon Temple. Here we go. Assuming it's not going to be a boss fight, which it could well be.
What do you think?
So, I suppose you have to put a potion of blight in the roots. Ready to try it?
Can you take this one, please?
This build-up is killing me. Bottom up, bottoms up.
Hey,
But wait, after all the trouble we went through to get it, are we sure it's going to work on a tree of this size?
June is right. The only way to find out is to pour it. Why is it moving? What's going on here?
So, 'tis a monster in trees, guys. This blight virus strips away the oaken mask to reveal the beast within.
Wait.
It's not too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't you draw out to strip away the armor too?
coming.
Ugh, nothing for it. Let's trot this chibies down. Right, okay.
To the rear guard.
We'll go on the back row. It's a tree. I'm gonna go with fire.
Fire!
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Now, Samurai. What a mess. Stepping back to the fore. Let's make an end of it.
Severe slash or wind blade, extreme wind damage
Something
to all
else?
enemies, but that's not what we need right now.
This'll be over soon. Behold this power.
Infernal Vortex? Oh, actually, before we do that,
A bit much, actually. If I can get close, moving back. Watch
Right.
me.
she's on the back row.
Raging fire.
You hit their weakness.
By the sworn
Don't
oath
let
of
up now.
blade in hand! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. Let's go. Burn!
Don't get
Oh,
sloppy,
for
Captain.
In the name of justice, Samurai.
That's annoying.
Perhaps not. Not done yet.
He's gained 2 turn icons, right. HP recovery now in effect. Now he's concentrated. Well, that didn't do him anywhere near as much damage as it should have done.
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone alright?
Don't
Oh,
let up
power
now,
of heroes! Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Show
their
you the
weak
S.
spot.
Wizard!
Try again, hopefully hit this time. Yeah, I'm over leveled. We just got the Sun White Mask and we just done some more experience gains.
Ugh, that scared me. We managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery.
But
But our way inside the temple is now clear. Let's push onward to find Yufa.
You're right.
Right, we had a restart. Time to get back on track.
Pushing forward.
Yeah, so we're taking a bit of a blow, but nothing too serious. So we're going to save our game. It seemed a bit obvious that we were able to get it there, but it's nice that we've actually had a boss fight before we even got into the dungeon. That's different.
first,
Now let's focus our efforts on rescuing the princess. Priestess, not princess, priestess. Her emancipation is paramount, and she's likely to know the way to the altar as well. I've steeled myself for the challenges ahead. When you're ready, we can depart.
Hey,
I'm worried about the villagers. We'll just have to bring that priestess girl back to them safely. We all set? I'm ready to start the show.
Let's hurry.
Let's rescue the priestess. I'm not comfortable with her sacrificing herself. All preps here ready to head in?
Keep your wits about you.
So this temple is the lair of the so-called dragon god, is it? Such a place demands that we proceed with utmost caution.
All right.
Allow me a position with our battle profession. You'll not regret it, I'm sure. And I shall remain here ever at the ready. If you need me, simply say the word. Yep, so we're only allowed 4 members of the party. We're not allowed to go more than that. The tropes continue, people. Because it will probably be a bit overpowered if you could have a party of just loads of people.
We've got to hurry.
You must get that priestess girl out of here safely. Quickly now.
What do you think?
You're gonna have to look for the priestess, right?
Let's hurry. There's no guarantee she's still unharmed. So the question is, what kind of levels are the enemies in here? Oh god, they're all done low levels.
Let's push through. Come on. Let's push through.
Great job. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be in action battle mode because we're too high level. We're not going to need to do turn-based battling here.
All right, we did it.
So not having to use turn-based battling is useful.
We got them. No choice but to cut through them.
All right. How's that?
No choice but to cut through them, apart from the fact that we did it with ease. How dare you? You're not allowed to hit me.
For that.
How dare you hit me? You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to attack me. I'm the player. I'm allowed to steamroll you without any consequences whatsoever. You're not allowed to attack me. That's not the way the game works. Interesting mix of levels, though. We had characters, enemies then that were level 19,
Looks like it could.
and other levels, enemies who were level 35. Either way, that's far lower than the levels we're at right now.
No way.
I can't believe the size of this thing. It's like a proper labyrinth. I wonder how deep it goes.
That's a good tell. We're enough for this strange mist. The path ahead is shrouded.
I must go before the dragon god.
What can I do?
I am the priestess. I must offer myself in sacrifice.
What's up?
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright?
I just heard a voice in my head. Apparently belonging to the priestess.
The priestess's voice, you say? I certainly couldn't hear it.
Okay, so
Well, if you heard a voice, that means she's alive. Come on, let's find her.
Gallagher being extremely positive there. There are lots of routes to explore. Yeah. So we're going into a dark dungeon. Can't see anything there. It's impossible. There's got to be a way to alleviate and get some sight.
hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What's this?
Check this out.
There's something written on this stone monument. It says, those who are lost as the mist be devil, but upon the proper path, no mist will be there to thwart thee.
So that means the mist will be thicker if we're on the wrong path.
I see.
Interesting. Then if the visibility worsens, it implies we're off track.
If so,
So we need to basically... Well, let's look at this one.
This.
Something's been etched here. Let's see what it says. Thine eye's report doth not tell all. Only those with a conviction to alter their perspective may find the way through the dark.
Perspective, is it?
So we have to change how we view things here.
So we need to look at things beyond what's in front of us. Or at least that's what I assume it's trying to say. I see loot. That's all I need to see. I see treasure.
Sounds crazy, but something's around here. What?
Ah, we've been teleported back.
There's something we can use nearby.
Hey.
Does something feel off to you? It looks like we haven't made any progress at all.
I sensed it as well. Perhaps we've been brought back to where we started.
Mayhap.
It would have something to do with this mist.
It could well be a result of melancholisation.
No.
I don't know if I'd call this melancholisation. No, this mist might just be sophisticatedly designed magic. Magic, you say?
A contrivance of the temple itself, perchance. A trap laid to ward off intruders.
If so...
If it's a trap, there must be some way to spring it. Let's keep trying.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Ooh. Oh, that's my level.
Sounds crazy. But something's around here.
All right. Exemplary.
Okay.
Gotta be something we can do here.
One of these paths must be the way forward. Yeah, I don't think that was it.
Damn it.
Right.
I mean, it says so about perspective.
Sounds crazy. But something's around here.
Hold on a second.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Right, there's a yellow line up here. Okay, yep, I see it. There's a yellow line. We have to follow the ley line. Is this loose in line? Yes, it is. Excellent. Because only when I started, they said look around your perspective. I thought, ah, hold on. It's a mural. The old world is described here in archaic writing.
This is...
An old world, is it? I suppose it's some kind of ancient city.
If those are buildings, they're preposterously tall. Never in all my days have I seen a town like this. Meaning that Tokyo's in the past, not the future.
Hard to believe it's the tradition of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic.
Hey,
So if that's a city, what's surrounding it? Looks like monsters.
No.
Not monsters, no. The more I look, it appears as though they're being worshipped. A world where there is not one god, but now that's indeed a very different understanding of the history from that of Sanctism.
I don't think we're going to be able to guess the right answers here. Let's press on.
oh yeah?
Yeah, a world with many gods, including a dragon god. That was a reference to Wales. The dragons. It was only when I saw...
On your guard.
Displayed by who?
Looks like we're safe for now.
Oh, right. Okay.
Let's push through.
Impressive as ever.
Whatever that was, is dead.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Enduring incense. So I'm guessing that's ones that raise stamina or endurance. I want to quickly see if anyone's got any healing. Not you. Not you. Not you. The only reason I want healing briefly is I just want someone to be able to
Night.
sort out Flynn's health. It only take 2 seconds. Thank you. I'll do nicely stroll. No, not you. Go back to Samurai, please.
Samurai.
So here we are in SMT mode, people. We're actually dungeon crawling. And in terms of a dungeon, it's a bit of an interesting one.
That was neatly done.
It was indeed, because I know what I'm doing.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
I know what that's for. I need to see more, because I can then use that to be able to get a better mask for Juna and her skill, the masked dancer. That one appears to be a city in the sky. It's a mural. The world after ruin is here in archaic writing.
Indeed.
Based on the title, can we surmise it depicts those who perished in a city tore asunder by flame? Does it imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war? What's on the bottom there? It looks like people gradually changing.
Look,
Isn't that a monster of some kind on the left? What is going on there?
What a strange physiognomy. It almost looks like a human. But the figure on the right looks like a regular person. No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part's going to clear it up. Indeed not. So, we've now got the new mural, and according to the yellow path, we have to go this way. It is a bit annoying to have a huge dungeon like this where you're on rails.
All right.
Really? Was that supposed to scare me? Get out of here. Yeah, this way now.
Come on.
I knew you could do it.
Thank you, Gallica. I appreciate the support.
Let's push through.
All right, we did it.
Next. Right, this is straight on again. Any loot here? I don't see any. Okay, let's keep going.
Come on.
Oh, so it's these gargoyles. That's what came. I was wondering what it was attacking me. I'm like, why am I being attacked? Answer, gargoyles came to life. Nice.
Come on. That'll do it.
Please give me 3 experience. Oh, we have 2 paths. Oh, what's this?
Look,
Well, it's broken here. I wonder if someone fell.
But this break is an unusual one. Perhaps we can conclude a battle occurred here.
does this mean?
Okay, so we are supposed to go down a level. However, the yellow line continues, which means we might have some loot. And I want it. Give me all the loot.
We've cleared the way.
Come on, anybody else? Anybody else, please?
Let's push through.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Of course there's great moves back there. I'm the one who made them. Oh, that's disappointing. It just goes around in a circle. That's really disappointing. I was hoping there'd be some loot, but there's not. Hang on, who said you could live? Get out of my dungeon.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
What? There's someone here.
With plenty of fruit as well.
It's you. I believe we met at the spring?
Yep, the 3 eyes of the Sanjian, for those of you who are fans of 90s anime. 3 by 3 eyes had that look.
My name is Euphazia. I am priestess of the dragon god, but you may call me Eupha, if it pleases you.
Euphazia.
To see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
I sought the room least affected by Magla. We of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow. But more importantly, why are you here?
To stop you being an idiot and throwing your life away.
Adeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete the ritual for the island.
No.
Wait, girl. We want no part of this sacrifice. We're here to take you back.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
This is so crazy to think he doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's Magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness.
Sounds like they are being a bit screwed over on all sides here, aren't they?
The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
Is all this really happening because of that dragon god?
What? But the perils that grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
And that doesn't mean it's a dragon, though, does it?
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
Even so, surely...
How about this then? We'll get you safely to the altar, and see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Let's see what's really going on back there for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
That's fine with me.
What do you want with Dracotios?
To kill him and mount his head on my wall.
No. Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides, my third eye sees the flow of Magla keenly. There is something unusual about the Magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
That's because there's something very unusual about us.
Are you talking about archetypes?
Then we must not disgrace their legacy. Let us proceed with all due care.
Then...
Alright, let's go to the altar. You for hand back. It's dangerous.
So we'll quickly save our game while we can. We can also go to Academia here as well if we want to. Which I could do with doing to possibly get some new masks for Juna. Because I've got a couple of new things. So we'll quickly have a chat with more. But first...
Petting him is so soothing of itself. I really forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment.
Yes, I am going to pet the kitty.
Ah, how good of you to come. What would you care to know? This right here.
Ah, the masked dancer. Quite a unique archetype. Most notable for its ability to change its powers using various masks. These masks are sources of the archetype's heroic power. They can be equipped freely to change one's skills, and even one's elemental resistances. That said, to create these masks requires a ritual I call a special experiment, and you'll need to gather the requisite reagents. That is, colorless white masks that I shall imbue with shades of power. The majority of them you will acquire in battle or within labyrinths. I admit, I'm excited at the prospect of not only creating them, but laying eyes on them for the first time myself. I do hope you'll find this a worthy pursuit.
What would you care to know?
What would you like to know more about?
This right here.
Alright, so it's telling me more about it.
What would you care to know?
I think this is where I've got to choose it. So I've already got the Warrior's Mask. I can get the Brawler's Mask if I want. I can get the Thief Mask, the Assassin Mask. And that's it. The Assassin Mask is a good one. And then going back here, I say I can make the Brawler's Mask. Adds resistance to strike and a weakness to ice. But it's useful to get it just so I've got it. Although it is strange that the wild card is not the main character. That's odd. The one advantage to it is that we've got options to be able to mix and match our strategies on the fly. But I'd say Junar is so low level compared to everybody else. That's why I've got her in the party. I want her to just get some experience because she needs it. Because she's so far behind. We're like 20 levels higher than her. Which is alright for leveling her up. Oh, never mind. So we'll quickly go, for example, to party. You can see that Flynn needs nearly 10,000 to level up. Stroll needs nearly 11,000. Hulkenberg needs over 11,000. Heismay needs 5,000 to be a level behind us. She needs 3,500. But look at that, 20 levels difference between her and Heismay. So Junar is so underleveled compared to everybody else. Oh, there's enemies here.
Come on!
That could come in handy. Pocket it. Be careful. There's more of them.
So what if there is? Who cares? So we need to go to the altar from what I understand.
Alright.
Because this is suggesting it's got the... Unless it's somewhere deeper in that door. Let's find out. Before I start getting lost and making a mistake, let's quickly check the room I just left in case I missed a way through that I wasn't paying attention to. I didn't see one, but let's just double check anyway. Yeah, I see the stairs at the back. I'm there thinking, right, I'll go about this way. Answer, no I won't. I don't need to, it's this way.
Time to go.
Here we go.
Alright, how's that?
That might be of use later.
Let's sweep them with style.
Settle this quick.
Everyone, go!
Wizard! Scour!
You hit their weakness.
In the name of
That's
justice!
your opening weapon.
And die hard!
I'll show you. Howling wind.
And there we go.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Excellent amount of money in Margle. We also got some bonus experience as well.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah, Hero's Leaf of Light. Awesome.
Careful, we've got company.
Have we? Oh, we do. Oh, okay.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Oh, knights who are dead.
I can't believe.
Those are the soldiers who escorted me. Oh no! How can this be? The fault lies with me, and my atonement shall be realized when I become a sacrifice to the dragon god.
Hey.
What is this dragon god, anyway? Any ideas what could have started this little temper tantrum? Of that I am uncertain, but ever since the founding of the village, when our protected deity frenzies, it is appeased by the sacrifice of the priestess.
It's a mural. Our origins are described here in archaic writing.
This?
What's this one of? Our origins. That is the Mastari peoples. Look close there. The people in the painting have 3 eyes.
Very well.
This painting depicts the birth of the village. In the center there is our first chief. Our village, passed down and protected for generations, and now I, too, must sacrifice myself to save it.
And we're like, oh no, you bloody don't. Not on my watch, buddy, not on my watch.
That might be of use later.
Here we go.
Oh,
I'm getting a very Temple of the Ancients vibe from this.
Push through. Yeah.
Well, it reminds me of the Temple of the Ancients. Although nowhere near as mind-bendingly annoying.
All right. How's that?
Anybody else? Anybody else? No? Okay, let's carry on. It's a mural. The birth of the priestess is inscribed here in archaic writing. So we've got the priestess, the lance, and the flock. Feels like we're getting closer and closer to the truth of this island.
Indeed.
The people of the village discovered these ruins and met with the dragon god. Later, those entrusted with a special sacred ceremonial duty became the priestess. The dragon god is our protector deity, but also an impetuous god to conflict. Sometimes its all-consuming rage is directed at the island. In those chaotic times, the priestess makes herself a sacrifice. Legends foretell that in offering her life to beg for mercy, the dragon god's spirit is appeased.
Hey,
Yufa, are you not afraid to die? It seems almost like you want this to happen. I cannot claim to be the absence of fear, but I possess the ability to save the people of the village that I hold dear. So more than anything else, I feel both joy and pride.
Let us continue forth.
Now then, let us resume our journey.
Say,
Let's push through.
Such skill.
All right. How's that?
Brilliant.
No, that was easy. That's what it was. There's the end of it. Wherever I go, stairs follow. Ah. Do I spy Margla?
hey,
We come a long way down. What's up ahead? Is the honor back there?
I mean to say,
You will know once you see it. Please go on inside.
Got it.
Well, maybe we'll go on inside, but first, I want to just quickly use some items if I can. Yep, that'll do nicely. Music's changed.
what?
Wow, what is this place? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before.
Huh?
Would you look at that? The sky. So strange to see me so far on the ground. What the hell's going on?
surely.
I shared your surprise when I first saw this place. Your shock is only natural. This is Drakengray Shinjuku, the remnants of an ancient civilization. My people refer to it as the Lost City.
Yep, Drakengray Shinjuku. I called it. This is SMT4.
What?
That's no language I know. Safe to say it's really, really old.
Yes, our ancestors discovered it alongside the lands and enshrined it all in the temple.
Please, have a look.
Look at your feet. Traces of priestesses past, imprinted in the soil, an earthly record of their pilgrimages here. If we follow them, we shall reach the altar at the Lost City's innermost level. Follow the path.
Let's go.
We're supposed to follow the path. Yeah, it says stick to the path. That's not the path, is it? I kind of want to go down there because I'm seeing some loot, but I also don't want to cause a problem by ignoring the path, if you know what I mean. Oh, it is grass anyway. Oh, hello. Do I see a save point? I think I do.
This is the place.
The marker is less dense here. I believe we should be able to rest safely. Is this a Margla Hollow? Well then, let's take a breather. I'm knackered.
Yep, see, look at those desks, people. We are in the modern world. We are no longer in the fantasy world. Those desks and those seats. This is a typical old school office that's overgrown. Now that might sound silly. Why is it that after an age like ours, everything goes back to the medieval period? It's a colossal anime trope. The legendary anime Vampire Hunter D is one of them. You also have Breath of Fire 3 with the city of Kazahan and many others. For some reason, they have this idea of being,
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
how can I put it? After the future is probably the way I can describe it. They have technology and then lose it.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Yeah, you managed to beat the boss. Ooh, there's an enemy here. And there's a Magla Hollow.
Impressive as ever.
Let's push through. Come on. Let's push through. All right. Let's push through.
Well done. The scourge is no more.
And we has loot.
This looks valuable.
I had not expected that.
Alabaster mail. So it's pure white armor that's untouched by both light and shadow, but we can purify it at a church. So it's not powerful yet, but it can become powerful. And that's what we want. We want it to be as powerful as possible. So, apologies, people. Just received a personal message I have to respond to. Right, that tells me we can go off the beaten path.
Great
So I'd say we should.
Keep it.
Let's go off the beaten path.
All right. How's that? Dad?
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
So they said stick to the path, and I'm like, nah. I'm not sticking to the path. I'm going knee-deep in the grass. Out there, as you can see, we are in a skyscraper that's over-flooded. So it's like, basically, it's almost like there was a giant tsunami that took out Tokyo, basically. That's the way I'd describe it. But I'm going to quickly save my game, I might as well. Sorry, I do apologise, people. I just need to get this message responded to. It's not urgent, but it's the kind of thing that I'm not going to be able to deal with if I don't. So give me a second. There we go. Apologies for that, peeps.
Let's go.
Okay, let's pick up the pace and carry on. As we carry on exploring the other side of Tokyo.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Dad?
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Yeah, of course they were great moves. It was me who made them. Is that the entrance then?
No, no.
Not quite. That leads to an ancient lift powered by Magla. There are 4 lifts in the lost city. In order to reach the altar, we must make careful use of them.
Let us go.
Please, continue on the traces on the floor as you have been. The lift to the altar is ahead.
Is this right?
Well, the lift to the altar might be ahead, but I don't want to use the lift to the altar.
Just a sec.
Hey, not that lift. We need to find what's connected to the altar.
I want to explore, Gallica. I want to explore.
Dad?
That was brilliant.
Oh, that's lovely.
Talisman of the Raptor, apparently. Yes, the game might be telling me to stick to the path, but I don't want to stick to the path. I'm going my own way.
Good. Nice work.
Ah, there's a set of stairs down there, so that's the way to go down, by the looks of it. So what's over in this direction? Right, that door is the obvious location we should be going to.
How's that?
Such skill.
Yeah, of course it was such skill. I knew what I was doing. We just see waste bins.
Grab it.
So we just got grey water and we fished it out of a garbage bin. So I did call it right. I said I felt this might be a bit like SMT4, and I'm right. Okay, that appears to be the way through there. We might need to activate something in here first.
Stop!
Everyone, on your guard. Something's here.
What?
An ear monster. Is this a new human?
But how could...
A human? What are such monsters doing in the Lost City?
Seems likely.
Surely it's due to an increase in the melancholisation. Perhaps this human was drawn here by the Dragon God as well. So they're meant to keep intruders out. They're doing the Dragon God's work.
That can't be.
What? But why? Why would the Dragon God reject me? I'm the rightful sacrifice. Never mind that now. Doesn't it watch out this thing's acting weird? Almost like it's waiting for us to make a move.
Wait.
Wait, everyone, halt.
Indeed.
So my eyes do not deceive me. It's moving as we move.
Then
If we can predict its movement, we can slip past it. A fight isn't necessary. Let's be extra
I
cautious.
see you.
Keep your wits about you.
There we go, we slipped by it.
Yes.
Right there!
Yeah, nice work.
Let's push through!
That was well done.
Yeah, nice work.
Ah, of course, it's nice work. I know what I'm doing, Gallica. I know exactly what I'm doing. Ah, that's an enemy that's behind the wall. We can't get there, so let's go through this door. And there's elevator 3.
Come on!
they saw us. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Ah, nice. We've got a Styrian bow, which could be a weapon for anyone who's a gunner. And we've got another mask.
Something.
As we continue to pick the bones clean.
All right, did it.
Is that all there is back here? Enemies? No loot? No treasure? Oh, come on. Seriously? Game, stop being so stingy. If I'm going to be cleaning out enemies and rooms, as good as it is to get experience, as good as it is to get, you know, that kind of reward, we want the loot as well. Please. Strange. It's not moving.
The magic sustain must have faded. It's an old device after all. If we activate the magic source, the lift should move normally.
So be it.
And where might that source be? Do you know?
If so,
To get to the mechanism, we'll have to take the shortcut with the neighbouring lift. That one works, I believe. Let's go.
Yes, we need to take lift 4, but I don't want to take lift 4. I want the enemy dead instead.
Alright, how's that? Alright.
Come in handy.
If I see loot, I want to grab it.
Let's push through!
Oh, birds are coming through the windows.
How's that? Come on!
How very Alfred Hitchcock of the game to do that.
How's that?
That was neatly done.
Right, so that's the way down, manually down the stairs. We can head down if we want to. I mean, out of curiosity, what lies down here? I'm interested. Oh, came back from your week off to 175 emails. Wow, that's bad.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Let's push through!
Here come snakes.
Come on!
Great job, love.
Yeah, so we need to actually use the elevator. But I'm curious to see what's down there. I want to do, because again, I like dungeon crawling. Dungeon crawling's fun.
This fight. Ready.
Thank you.
That That should come in handy.
Miraculous medicine, I'm sure that'll come in very handy indeed. Because again, we're not obliged to follow the rules. We can go where we want. Well, within reason, of course. There are such things that we can't do. Right, so that's an elevator we can't get through at the moment. We're missing something. Or are we? No, we're not. Maybe it was used secretively. Either way.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
No, we can't, but I can at least get some materials and get some money. And that's all good. I like that.
If it's useful, I say grab it. Amazing! Great moves back there.
On your guard.
Great find. Keep it.
Of course it's a great find, and of course I'm going to keep it. Ah, looks like there's another human here. More humans. And not even there's better squeeze past them.
I want to say,
What if you used the mechanism to move the ball at the back further in? If we work swiftly, we might be able to shut the monsters
I
out.
see.
Sounds reasonable. I'll second it. Yep, so we don't go this way. Instead, what we do is run away. We just quickly run away. And we want to see if we can get access to another mechanism route. That's the way we came, wasn't it? Yes, it was. That's the stairs we came down, so we can't go any further on this side. I mean, we could possibly choose to just fight the human, if we wanted to. But I like the idea of embracing the game's mechanics of moving things around and keeping the enemies on the back foot. So we'll go upstairs. And we will carry on exploring. Catch it, catch it. That's all right, thank you. Yeah, we may have been spotted, but it's nothing to worry about. Don't be afraid of being spotted by a few enemies like that, it's not important.
How's that?
I knew I could count on you.
We've been spotted. Let's push through. On your guard.
Hey, we found something important. Looks like parts of a keyboard have fallen off here, but they're made of a material I don't recognize. Perhaps an ancestor of the instrument.
This.
This thing's burnt to a crisp, but it's a keyboard, isn't it? Looks a bit different to the ones you see in church.
So they are similar instruments in ancient times then? How funny.
Well, music was the first magic this world ever knew, darling. I can only imagine how much the old world loved it.
Such skill.
Come on.
That might be of use later.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Yeah, the game wants me to progress properly, and I'm just like, nah, I'm going my own way.
Push through.
I can explore. I'm exploring. Now, there is a door here. Yeah, if we're quick. Can dive behind it. And get some treasure.
This is amazing.
I can't believe it.
We got the Serene Fist, which can be purified at a church, and it has extra agility for any of our brawler or pugilist enemies. Or archetypes, should I say. So we stay out here. We stay where he can't see us. Now we quickly run behind it, and it has no idea we're even there. This is why exploration is always good in a dungeon, people. Go out of your way where you can. Cover nooks and crannies, because you'll be surprised at what you can find. Sometimes you might get something which is, I won't say game-breaking, but certainly going to give you an advantage. Of course, you can also level grind to like 20 levels higher than you should be. And that might give you a massive chance too. Ah, here we are. Yeah, how about no? Ooh, a Balm of Life. Yes, please. I'm happy with that. That's great.
We've been spotted.
I don't care if we have. I don't care if they did. They're no threat to me. They pose no greater threat to me than the world's biggest termite. Oh, there's another human. I see you.
Goodness. Great find. Keep it. Enemies up ahead.
Yeah, it's not telling us the level. They've really made this like a traditional maze. Nice, we got more Heroes Leaf of Light, which is really good news. Because it means we'll be able to start looking at giving ourselves archetype upgrades. Ah, and we've got some stairs that go upwards. Where will it take us to? Let's find out.
Hey.
We're on the others. Did Stroll really just ask if she comes here often? Did he really try that old pickup line?
Let's push through.
How did that work?
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but how did that work?
Come on. All right. How's that?
We got a garnet, so we're finding plenty of loot at the moment.
That solves that.
Get back here.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
I think there's a human in here. There's a red. Oh no, it's not. It's better than that.
Come on.
Let us settle
Let's give him a
this.
fight. Wizard. Scour.
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight.
Die hard. Mass dancer. Howling wind.
There we go.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
We got an electrifying drum for that as well, and look at that.
Just carry this
Loads of
fortune.
marg and money.
Applause, please.
Yay, more level ups. We got a Hero's Leaf of Light, and Lady Juna also went higher.
I hope we've seen the last.
Scraps of yellow paper scattered on the ground in front of me. I get this is ancient writing. Maybe Yufa could read it.
Now that you mention it.
A long time ago, my brother told me to read the writing of the ancients. It's not especially legible, but I'll still try my best. The discovery of Magla, era of science to an end. But despite all its glory, Magla, Arthur, our destruction, the world destroyed. Wait, so what's science? And this bit about Magla destroying the world? So the calamity had to do with Magla after all. Guess that's about all we know.
Well,
Indeed. This is the first time seeing this ancient writing as well.
However,
Yeah, we just discovered that the humanity wiped itself out with science. Science was the evil of gods, apparently, people.
exemplary.
Really?
Yeah, nice work.
That's just annoying me, mate. You shouldn't have done that.
This looks valuable.
Now that's what I call treasure.
An all-in abacus for the merchant class. Nice. So we're finding quite a lot of rare weapons, which if we're getting purified, will be very, very powerful indeed. Which is what we want. Anywhere we've not been yet. Yes, there's plenty of places, actually. In fact, one of them appears to be the place we need to go on this floor.
Perhaps.
Is that the mechanism that activates the lift? Captain, go on and give it a try.
Say,
Looks like I'll be able to restore it. Will it take us to the altar?
no.
Not quite. Where restores the lift in the entrance wing? The lift connected to the altar still isn't functioning.
Our goal is the altar. We ought to be restoring the mechanism for that lift.
Yes, of course.
Rest assured that the mechanism for the lift is nearby. Simply follow the trail on the ground.
If so,
I could do that, but I don't want to. I want to explore the rest of the dungeon. I want to go my own way. No one tells me where to go. All you people making so you have to follow the path have stunted your curiosity and robbed yourselves of key loot. And I'm not missing out on loot. I never miss out on loot. In my opinion, if you're someone who misses out on loot, you should be birched. You should be punished in the biggest way possible.
Stay on your toes.
They saw us. Oh, well, anyway. Next. Ah, look where we are. We're back at door 2. Get back here, sunshine.
Come on!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Yeah, well, what did you expect? I was the one that made them, Gallica. Of course it was great moves. Yeah, so we've got lift 1 and lift 2. And then through here, I believe, is where we need to go
Let's
next.
keep moving.
Oh, how many humans?
No way!
How many of them are there? What are we supposed to do? This looks grim. The Kuchatsu Atlus should be past here.
That's...
At this rate, pushing through would be impossible. What do we do?
Actually...
There is one possible countermeasure. It may be enough to eliminate the monsters.
Is that true?
If that's good, then let's hear it.
The flow of magma around that monster is different from the others. If I had to describe it, it feels fake, like it has no real substance. In theory, we might find their source somewhere in this lost city.
See.
Then we may destroy all humans in one fell swoop if we can find this source and snuff it out.
That's surely right.
I have not found its presence so far. It's surely hiding somewhere.
Worth a shot. Let's see what we can find. Yep, so the game's not letting us brute force our way. We need to explore everywhere else. And it's hiding on another floor, apparently. And it appears to be via the elevator. The escalator, elevator. Elevator, escalator. Those of you who know what I'm referencing, you're the coolest anime fans in the world.
But this is...
Such a spectacular aura. It is here. Our true form is on this floor.
Your third eye allows you to look upon it then. We detect no threats.
Leave it to me.
Maybe I can use my face sight. Flynn, help me get this place a first search.
Right there.
Look there.
Get him, quick!
Finally, gave itself away. Guess everyone's gonna fool us, huh?
This is bad.
There it goes. After it.
Go!
All set?
Damn it.
Ugh.
I'm trying to use the momentum, but it's not got near us yet. Wasn't it on this floor?
You got it. Is everyone ready?
Finish it, quick!
Well, this has been a merry dance indeed. Time to finish this.
I'll get some distance. Come forth, royal soul.
I'm gonna try lightning.
Roar!
Nice.
In the name of
That's your
justice!
opening, Captain.
Let's do this!
Get him!
Let's do this!
What the hell?
Right on target. Don't
It became a thingy from. It became Inferno from Soul Calibur. That deals 100 electric damage. Do we have a better one? That does paralysis. No, it's gonna have to be the Thunderstone.
Let's get some use out of this. Hit their weakness.
Is everyone...
Don't let him fight, Juna.
Just be able to give it some other information, but that's all we've got. Let's go for medium pierce damage.
They yet cling to light.
I won't hold back. The lightning.
Now, after me!
Do it again.
Get after it, love.
This is it!
Yes, here we are. It's Inferno from Soul Calibur again. Or Nightmare from Soul Calibur. We've got a filleting katana for the thief.
That'll do.
Nice, and another rank up for his archetype as well. Sweet.
That settles that then.
I expected nothing less.
Well done, everyone. The other imposters should now be gone as well. The ground's shaking. Is that an earthquake?
No.
No, I do not think so. I heard something. A roar. Coming from beneath the ground, very ground we stand on.
A roar. So this dragon god can just sense all humans have cleared out then.
I'm going back.
Let's go back to the room of the mechanism. The one that's filled with humans. There we should be able to activate the lift that leads to the other.
All right.
Maybe we should, but first of all, let's go through here. And hopefully we can find some enemies to get back some MP. Because we had to use quite a lot of it then.
Let's push through.
Yeah, great start.
I knew I could count on you.
This passive feature of the magician, or wizard, is actually kind of game-breaking. I'm annoyed, I didn't press circle in time, like an idiot.
Yeah, nice work.
So hopefully we'll be in a position now to free up the... Looks like there's treasure here. There is. Oh dear.
The first move's out.
It was a demon?
Falling back. Wizard! Fire!
Now, we're moving to the rear. Time to go offensive. After me!
Let's go for this again.
If you would.
You will taste justice!
Oh, well that was easy.
There's no way I'm stopping here. This is amazing.
And we've got the lightning glaive. A lance blessed by the god of thunder. It's Thor's spear, or Zeus's spear, basically, people. Well, you're the one who's using it, who's using that at the moment. So you can have a legendary spear. Check it out, complete with the yellow tips. It wasn't so much a weak trap avian, it's the fact that that combo move between Stroll and Junar is so powerful. It's a very powerful move. Attacking from behind, that's always good. Gets us the free damage, that's what we want to do. We want to do as much damage as we can. And ideally what we'd like to do is get our MP and health back and then save our game. Is it on this floor where we've got the save point? No, it's probably... Oh, no, it is. I can see it up there in the top corner. So that's good news.
All right.
Now there's nothing here to stop us. Right, okay, we're going to go for it. Is there going to be a trap, people? Nope, this time it's a coddled choker, which reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. That's incredibly good. And it did try to run indeed, Avian, but it didn't get very far. It was like the guy in the Offspring song Walla Walla. He tried to run but didn't get far because under his arm was a VCR.
I think we're safe for now.
I must admit, that's a band I'd love to go and see live again. I've not seen them live for decades. I'd love to watch the Offspring again. That's right, Tree. Turn around. Thank you.
Come on!
Great find. Keep it.
Keep getting Heroes Incense from them, which is brilliant.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm right here.
That was neatly done.
It was pretty decent. Now, there's clearly an enemy or something through there. I don't want to face it just yet. I want to get my MP back and I want to save my game. Just in case anything goes wrong. Cautious? Maybe. Accurate? Definitely. It's important that we don't mess up. We don't want to get things wrong now. Thought there'd be enemies there, but there wasn't.
They're onto us.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a
Push
while.
through!
We'll dodge roll our way out of that one. Oh, look, you're down.
Neatly done.
It was alright, Juno. I wouldn't say it was neatly done, but it did the job. I wouldn't say it was neat.
Alright, how's that?
Lovely.
Such skill.
Hide from the tree, can't see us. And now it's dead.
Job.
The tree has been pruned. Indeed it has, yes. The tree has been cut down to size. We've trimmed the problem. We've got to the root of the issue. We didn't leave it alone. How many more of these terrible puns can we come up with, people? How many more? I think there's more loot back here. Yeah, there is. It's on the other side of this door. Can't get through the door, but we can get to the bins. We found the mossy weapon that needs appraising. If we get it appraised, it'll tell us what it is. And there's more items in that direction. But we need to take care of this icon. So what we'll do is we'll turn back around, save our game, and we should have the HP and MP to be able to pick up our next part of the game. So let's get on with it. Yes, this is like the way I prefer to play the game. None of the social links, no skipping dialogue. Just get in, take out the bad guys, get clear. Might be a bit old-fashioned, but it works. We're going to quickly save our game while we can. And I'm going to very briefly go to Academia, just in case there is an new mask that we can get for Junar. Because I found a few masks on my way. And of course, I'm petting the kitty. His fur is so soft and clean. Make sure he takes care of it. I'm hoping there'll be a trophy for stroking the cat so many times. Yeah, we can now get the Wizard's Mask, which is fantastic. That's actually very useful, because we also can get the Healer's Mask, which will be very good, and the Cleric's. That'll be good for healing. Yeah, so we can't get the Wizard's Mask. Oh, we can get the Wizard's Mask. Excellent, we'll do that as well. It means that Juna has multiple affinities now. In battle, I should be able to switch her around a bit more, which could make her useful.
Oh. You'll come again.
We'll come again, yes, we will. Another quick save, but this time on this slot. Is a Dragon Case Shinjuku. It's not going to be a dragon, is it?
Let's go.
It's going to be something else that we end up fighting. As I said before, that this game is basically a mishmash of both SMT and Persona. It does both things the same way.
Before me.
Oh, she's leveled up. Nice. That's convenient. So we need to head through the edge this way to be able to activate the door. It's... yeah, it is in this direction, and then to the right again. Okay, let's face our fate and see what's through here. Here we go. This is the switch. Phew, glad that's over with. I'm ready for a nap.
Yay, we've done it!
Well done. That lift connects to the altar. Should be in working order now.
Yeah, we could take the lift to the altar where we're going to find out the truth, and it's not going to be what we expect it to be. It's going to be this game's version of a human. And clearly the Magla corrupted the real human scientists. That's what we're fighting here. We're fighting the remnants of humanity.
Neatly done.
All right. How's that?
Nice, got 2 more Heroes Leaf of Light, which is really good. If I quickly go and check now, I have 96 of these. So for instance, for Stroll, that's 1. That's 2.
A new power to wield.
He's now got Thunder Blade, and he's also got Attack Law, which increases attack power at the same time, which is fantastic. He also gets Regenerate 3 eventually, which is awesome. And then he also gets a Sturdy Stance, halves damage, but he can't cast. He can't dodge, so in other words, he becomes a proper tank. And yeah, it makes sense, like the shadows and corrupting minds and souls. Exactly, that's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of exactly that. So for Lady Juna, I can just give her these. Take her. So she's now got recovers a medium amount of cast MP every turn and restores more if archetypes the same lineage are present. I might as well use these. Level her up. It's costing quite a lot. But I've got so many of them and I'm getting them as I'm going. It's not too bad. And now she's got Crimson Flame, which does heavy damage to all magic. And her magic's now increased as well. So that makes her kind of useful. So I've used a lot of my my leveling ups then, but they were worth it. Right, back the way we came. And then through this door. We'll get another save done, and then after that what we will do is we will actually go through the elevator, which is down in this direction somewhere. But first things first, I want to save my game.
Let's rest.
Just gotta rest my wings here a moment.
Yep, Gallica's had enough. So if enemies are weak to fire, it now gives Junar more moves.
Let's go.
Because she's got the all fire damage. It would have been useful against that first boss on the boat. That would have been amazing. It would have been really helpful, but alas, we didn't have it. Yep, so we need to go back through the next area. Let's go.
Come on, he's done.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
It was okay, Gallagher. I won't say it was great, but it worked. So part of me thinks that Moore is either going to be the prince, or he's like some kind of, or Luis is the original king and has sealed him away.
Do it.
It was something, I'm expecting that as my potential plot point. Oh, no. Stop. No. Bots aren't allowed on my stream. I'm not buying viewers. Everyone ignore that chatter. Ignore that chatter there. They're not real. Everybody boo the bots. Boo. Get off my stream, you and your bots. Sod off. Nah. Beat boop and all that crap. Get out of here. Get off my stream.
That was the last of them.
So the idea of, if they say it's just their idea, it'd be interesting if it was. And again, there's like, Luis is just far too, he seems far too powerful. So there's something about him that's not linked in play. Now, whether that means he wants to take the rightful throne that was stolen from him, I don't know.
Very impressive.
It might also have an allegory to the real world, where scientific viewpoint was seen as heretical. If you think about it, they're talking about how science is the end of the world. Well, that was very much like what Galileo and Darwin and many others faced in terms of their periods. Anytime they proposed anything scientific that was seen as obviously dangerous and upsetting the natural order of reality.
All right, how's that? Come on!
Yeah, nice work.
It's why I always have some nervousness around the flat earthers, because a lot of them still believe the Old Testament way of the world being created, which just doesn't mirror the reality. The science of reality shows something very different. The flat earthers make me laugh. I find them very funny. Here we go.
So apparently,
This quake's more violent than the last. Looks like we're finally closing in on the Dragon Guard.
You know, I've been thinking, could the Dragon Guard be responsible for the fall of this last city?
That can't be.
What are you saying? The Dragon God is not so wicked a deity as the one you describe. Can't well say she's wrong though, can you? Didn't they originally discover Dracodius down here? That's true, but be that as it may, it doesn't mean... I agree, Avian. Yep, it's not worth the headache.
No.
This is no place to consider such hypotheticals. There's no other way to tell if one is friend or foe than to meet face to face.
Let us continue forth.
Ooh.
Push through!
We have what appears to be some kind of beekeeper samurai.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Let's keep moving.
They were like walking round like samurai then. That was very unusual.
All right, how's that?
Great job.
Oh, it's Return of the Eggs.
Come on!
We're weak against this. Do it again.
We're in the weird area where all the enemies have got very, very strange.
That should come in handy.
Oh, hello. There's an enemy here.
All right, how's that?
brilliant.
I saw it on the radar. I didn't actually see it attacking me.
Everyone all right?
Stay on your toes.
They might have saw us, but I don't really care.
Let's push through.
Weak against this. Do it again.
Cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
I might not be able to avoid the fight, but I don't really care.
No. Looks like they found us.
Come on.
We're weak against this. Do it again.
Yep, looks like they're weak against it. There's loot behind me. I'm going to go back and grab it in a second. Oh. There's a thin disc on the round catching a reflecting light. Maybe it's an ancient mirror or something, but why the hole? So we found a keyboard, we found post-it notes, and now we found a CD.
Look.
It's got Margot circles embedded inside it. Perhaps it's a very ancient igniter.
Look at the way it shimmers like a rainbow. And there's a hole in the middle. It's got some faint scratches on it too. Like it was spun around.
Perhaps it is a throwing weapon. Could this be the ancient assassin's tool spoken of in my village, the fabled shuriken? Yep, they have no idea what CDs are in this world, people. There's like an ancient stack of paper on the ground. The front page depicts some kind of chart.
Mayhaps.
These are ancient numerals. Perhaps it recorded as days. My best assumption is that this is an ancient calendar.
Yes, you spin me right round. Oh god, who was that by now? I should know the name of that band. It's on the tip of my tongue. Either way, it's iconic. But why does it break every 7 days? Indeed, it says a calendar. The weeks should be separated by groups of 5 days.
Perhaps their way of counting weeks was different to ours. Looking at this calendar, it would seem the number of days in the year is the same.
Yep, it's an ancient calendar where there's 7 days a week. Peril, thought it might have been.
Right, I'll get some distance. Lightning.
I can't afford to. After me!
Yeah, I'm not messing around.
I'll lend a hand myself.
This is it!
Ow.
A trivial fight, really.
Nice.
Yeah.
The sumptuous Magler feast fully restores MP. Awesome. Worth a fight for that alone. What's this?
Our usual tactics
Charge
should
in
work.
at once.
Oh, it's enemies. Right. Okay, that's not what I expected to
Is there
happen.
another way? Let's set it up.
That's just
No,
magic.
this won't work.
That's not that
Fight is
great.
power.
Let's try that. They resist lightning.
Royal power within. No. Give me your aid.
Let's try extreme wind damage.
Dropping back.
The power of wind.
Next. Roll someone else. Hey! Nice one. I'll show you. Raging fire. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Wow, we just got 10,000 money.
They chose the
12,500 money even. Well, it was worth it for the cash.
Short work of them.
We made short work of them, but we used a lot of MP to do it. But I must admit, it was pretty fun to take them out like that. There was something very fun, and there's a lot of this floor to explore. So I say this is very much the dungeon crawling stream tonight, and I'm not got a problem with that. I like the dungeon crawling element of these games.
This is bad.
Dad? Let's keep moving.
Seriously?
Let's push through.
That was neatly done.
Ah.
Come and get me.
Oh, we have enemies who wanted to kill us. Never mind. So we can now get through that. But let's go back this way, because I want to fight.
This is bad. They're onto us.
You're dead. Next. There appears to be something up ahead. There's a red dot. I've just seen it. On the map, you can see right there on the other side there's a red marker. So there's definitely something important there. So I wish I knew what that band was called, because I know it. Oh, it's one of you. Right, okay.
Alright, let's push through! Come on! Let's push through! Alright, how's that?
That should finish it, I think.
Hey, you found something.
Yeah, we found the magician mask, which is awesome. Ah, there's loads of these, like, Markler things. There's loads of them.
Come on! Alright, how's that?
That's one job done.
I'm right here.
I can feel my power growing.
Cat!
Oh, you did it!
Come on!
Hey, good one.
Come and get it. Alright, how's that?
That was well done.
We got rid of the crystal. Great job.
That took quite a lot of damage off them.
Look!
They've noticed us.
Oh, that's annoying.
Cat!
Impressive as ever.
That worked like a charm. Keep the
What's
pressure on.
really annoying then is I almost got a I almost got one of those rare enemies that gives more money than anything. Now that's the way to the next area, but I don't want to go there. Not yet. I want to carry on exploring first. Because as you can see, there's loads of areas up here that we've not explored.
Let's push through!
Nice try.
Damn, they're onto us.
Cat!
There's some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Are there? I don't see any enemies. Where are they? I don't see no enemies here. What are you on about, Gallica? What are you talking about?
They found us. Look alive.
Oh no.
Some enemies
Anyway.
are around. Careful now.
Next.
Looks like we managed to rid ourselves of them.
Of course we did. I knew what I was doing.
I'm right here.
Stand ready. They've noticed us.
Dad, nice work. They saw us. Stay on your toes.
Hey, nice. We have another rare item. There's a clear container on the ground at my feet. Must be some ancient sort of vessel.
Hey,
Oh wow, give it a touch. I thought it was a regular bottle, but it's soft.
Squeezing it makes a little funny sound and it dents. What is this material? It's not glass.
A material is soft but doesn't break immediately. It's not fabric? These ancients were sure we're innovative.
Yes, it's called a plastic bottle, Gallica. Or as most people call it these days, garbage.
This is amazing.
whoa.
And we found the tortoise jambot, which are greaves made of a resilient tortoise, casts Rakukaja at the start of battle, and it automatically increases defense with endurance and agility increased. I don't know if anyone needs them. Let me find out. Oh, they're a big improvement actually, but they don't give him they don't give him the same evasion that the Matador shoes do. Whereas for you, big boost. You can have that.
Cat, come on!
That worked out. Keep it up.
Come on!
They might have sorrows, but it doesn't really matter.
There's some weathered paper laying in the ground. Sky sundering, wings, ground, aflame, sweep, hellfire, capital, falls, city, envelop, mag. Should not surrender ourselves to fear.
Hey.
Pretty dark. You think it's a chronicle of the fall of the old world? It reads like a glimpse into hell.
No, don't tell me.
That might not even be the worst of it. These sky sundering wings, are those the dragons?
Well,
Is it just me, or were you when you were reading that then about, you know, the fall into the earth and everything else? Was I the only one thinking of the conception from Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne? The Vortex world being created. That's what I immediately thought of when I heard it. That's right, Chimera, you can't see me. And now you're dead.
Do it again.
We've got a couple more Heroes Leap of Light there, which is excellent.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Of course it could be useful.
Let's push through!
Impressive as ever.
Stay on your toes.
Right, so ironically we're supposed to go through that door next, but I'm not even gone there yet. So I'm going to keep on circling here first. I want to mop up more loot. Assuming there isn't, because I found some lore loot as well, that's the key thing. You know, the ancient relics. So the more of them we find, the better. So the fact that we had like plastic bottles referenced and CDs and post-it notes. You managed to miss.
Keep the pressure on.
Energy and sense, that's good.
Get ready, everyone. Hit him where it hurts.
Right, there's no way through that. But there is a way through back there, but what's in this room? There's a treasure chest to start with, and I reckon there's also more lore loot. Here we go. There's a thin metal tablet on the ground. Wonder if it's some kind of component to something. A rectangular metal card. By size, it's a plate key of some sort, but nay, it couldn't be. It is thoroughly broken, but it looks as though it could be part of something larger. Perhaps it's something like an ancient Magla key.
For real?
Hard to picture a little metal what's-it like that being a key. I'd love to meet the people who designed and used these.
Whoa.
So it's a key card, basically. Now here we go, Peril. Called it.
I'll get some dishes. Come forth, Royal Soul!
I'm gonna try Blizzard.
Nice!
Nope, nothing there.
Let's do this!
Fine, just rip it. Just rip its head off with stop with this again.
Let's do this!
Just carry this fortune on.
Nice. And we've got, as a result of that, the thrilling tricorn, a mysterious hat that wards off drowsiness, so it prevents sleep and raises magic. That could be useful for Flynn, depending on what he's got equipped. I think he's got the +5 to all stats. Yeah, so I don't want to give it to him. But it could be useful, ironically, for Junar, because she's currently got... Oh, that's her accessory, so she can change... Ah, I see. So it adds resistance to ice and wind, but will pierce us to weak. So basically, these are all the masks that she can equip, and you give them as you go. That makes more sense now. So at the moment, because she's got the Seeker mask equipped, she's not as weak against those physical attacks. That's a problem. That's something that Flynn has to deal with. But it's worth dealing with it for the boost in damage.
They saw us.
I don't care if it did see us.
Alright, how's that?
area still.
Right, okay. Right, there's more enemies this way we've not been, so let's do it. Ow.
Keep the pressure on.
How dare you hit me like that?
On your guard.
Unfortunately, you missed.
Great moves back there.
Come on.
Great job, love.
We just took out one of the teeth and got 2,000 money for it.
I think they see us.
Yeah, so we're definitely in a different area of the game here. And obviously now up towards the end here, we'll have some more enemies waiting for us. And then with any luck, what we can do is take them out quickly and get ourselves some rewards. Ow. You're first, and you're second. Thank you.
Whew. That should do it.
Yeah, it should do it. It's fine. Quickly, item, and then I'm going to have a medicine because I've got that many of them. Might as well use them. The doors have opened, and oh, look at this. There's another mural. It's a mural in Skyrim Arcade Riding. Dragon God 8.
What this is?
It depicts the Dragon God manifesting before the priestess. The Dragon God normally dwells within Dracodios, but it takes its dragon form only when I, the priestess, will it.
Only when you will it. Then how is it that the village comes to harm?
Does he just pop out and go rampage when he's feeling antsy?
See here.
It's my first time doing anything of the sort, and as such I am uncertain. However, the Dragon God is a protected deity. If we fulfill our duties well, he will come to our aid. I'm certain of it.
But
What do you mean by well? Has the village lived up to these so-called duties? And then he said it himself, the village took all of their fears and anxieties and burdened your shoulders with them.
Say,
Yufa, what truly compels you to seek the path of self-sacrifice?
but that's so
Because it is my duty.
very well.
Do you pity me? My lineage is written in sacrifices, determined by them. The priestess cannot simply refuse the call.
I'm sure it is a matter of pride for you. You didn't take on this role lightly, but I cannot condone a course that may lead to you dying in vain.
Given how much you care about people, Yufa, you couldn't really accomplish a lot if you didn't die.
But then
Gallica's not wrong. Right, before we head down, let's explore the side routes, because I get the feeling there's more to here.
you
We
found
found some
something.
dragon blood
Let's take
sap.
it.
Dragon
Why
blood
not?
sap? What does that do? Oh, good lord. Fully restores HP and MP of one ally. Nice. So we have a full heal.
Not bad.
And a divine
I'm sure you'll
elixir.
find a use for it.
Is that a cure-all status ailments, I wonder? Instantly cures all injuries, so it's a full HP. So we have a full HP and a full HP MP. That's trying to tell me something. The fact it's giving me items like that tells me we're about to have a very, 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 very bad time. It's Mural. The priestess and the dragon guard is inscribed here in Arcade Riding. It's the priestess holding a lance and a dragon. So the lance is in the depths of this place.
Hey,
Miss Summit, something about it doesn't sit right with me. On the left is the dragon god. Would it not be facing the princess who meant to make a meal of her? They're in the middle. Are those the inhabitants of the village?
Indeed.
They are. I interpret this as the people standing protected behind both the dragon god and the princess. I don't know. It seems almost like the priestess is fighting with the dragon. Are priestesses really supposed to be sacrifices? Is the legend, well, correct?
See here.
But offerings have been made of the priestess to the dragon god for generations.
Might I ask you something? Why have you come to this island? For the lance, I know, but why risk your very lives for it?
Well, We've come this far in together. I suppose she deserves to know something, at least.
There is someone we aim to save. One who was ambushed in shadow, cursed to die. And the blackguard responsible for this cruelty now seeks our land's throne. If we are to thwart this tyrant, we must first ply him with power and favors. That is why we seek Dracadios.
So you do not bid for the throne for yourself? I had heard that the mainland's aspirants were all seeking relics for their own gain in the race.
But just so you know, we still meant that part about not wanting you to die.
Perhaps it was the same with my own parents. My mother and father served as the priestess and island chief before my time. They died in an accident out to sea, more than 10 years past.
More than 10 years
We
past?
knew they'd set sail to seek the dragon god. But we never knew why they made the journey at such a time, when no ritual was needed. To hear all of you now, I think I might understand. Perhaps your aims are not so different from theirs.
They sought to question the ritual itself, whether these sacrifices held any meaning. That way, they might protect their dear daughter. Is that it?
Yet there are those in the village who will not suffer any doubt in the dragon god's ways. My brother left for the mainland, claiming he'd change us for the better.
Your parents were not alone in their love for you. There are others on the island who would see you live.
And truly, I'm grateful. But as a priestess, even surrounded by such chaos and despair, I have already known such joy and freedom. To me, offering my life is no sacrifice. Those born into blessing must give back in turn. Such a duty is no more than simple common sense.
Wouldn't living well and keeping the island free of dangers be more than giving back, though?
It is the only way to live.
I disagree on that, love.
Well, that settles it. I'm getting you out of here. Deal with it.
Wait, but did you not hear a word I just said?
Oh, we heard. But fools like us rarely listen.
Oh, we heard, but we don't listen to you. Sorry.
Let's go.
Right, there's a save room up ahead. I can see it. So that's good news. We can get a saving. So let's get a rest in. While we can. We will make a record.
Let's go.
And now we will leave and crack on. Yeah, there we are. Look at that black mist, people. It's time to fight a boss.
The deepest part of the temple lies just ahead. It is the altar of the 12, where the dragon god Et slumbers.
What is this really sinister voice? There's unquestionably something totally not good back there. This Magla. It feels like that of a normal dragon, but somewhat different. What is this?
Well, that's why we're here. Let's go.
Indeed, let's go.
Like this.
It's not a normal dragon.
And sensing a really strong aura up ahead. This dragon's probably going to be pretty formidable. Are we ready?
Time to go!
Yes, Dragon God Ed awaits us.
Here we go. Cutscene time, people. At least I'm expecting it to be one. Oh, that's interesting. I'm still in control. I say, this looks very, very different. The camera's fixed, and there's the dragon. So we've got deep into the altar. Yeah, it's going to be a human. Let's take a look. And the camera's out of shot on purpose.
No! It can't be!
The previous priestess, isn't it?
Oh, hell. There was a dragon after all!
It's not that, it's a dragon
This
rider.
thing needed a priestess to summon it.
And there is one. You can see the spur.
Is that the lance?
We are in no condition to claim it. Fire and flame! Has even the dragon god succumbed to melancholia?
No. I think this is something worse. Look! On its back!
Something clings to it. A human. Is that the fiend behind this chaos?
That's the worst double act I've ever seen.
Look at its eyes. Its mouth, like it's shielding itself, or like it refuses to confront anything, or almost like...
And if you look at the helmet, it looks like it's one of you.
Yufa, get back! We've got bigger problems than the ritual. This thing wants to eat us.
You would fight our god?
Yeah.
What can we do but defend ourselves?
Yufa!
Oh, no, you don't.
I'm...
Look out!
And here's where Flynn jumps into the fray. Or maybe not. No, it's Stroll. What's she doing? Oh, she's going for the lance. No, she got blown back, but so did the lance. How is she still alive?
Yufa!
Is this where she awakens?
What can I do? You would have me abandon this end. You would send me away to live my life. But how? How can I?
She's put up the spear after all.
I have. Please. You can't take my purpose away from me.
Indeed we do, that's right.
I must apologize. I was wrong to assume. I was quick to judge. But your rites are not acts of barbarism. Yours is a proud heart. But still, see the truth. Is this your god? A god who demands martyrs, who desires tragedy. Is that truly a god worthy of your devotion and faith? Arise now, priestess! Have you come here only to be saved? Or will you find purpose beyond death, to stand and fight as a savior?
I want to!
O Lodestar,
Yep, here we go.
Maiden of faith, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
I love that island. I love the smell of its verdant flora. But what I love more than anything is its people. Their words may be coarse, but their hearts are true. I must save them. Please!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting.
I wonder what Earth class is going to be.
Thy fears and insecurities become thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
And the mask is in a break.
If I cannot save them in death, then I swear I'll protect them with my life.
That's an interesting design.
All of you, let me fight by your side.
Assemble. Oh. Okay. Right. I have to have you for what it looks like. I can't choose her. So who else can I go for here? Well, Hulkenberg, she's a tank. I can switch the others on the fly, to be fair. So for now, again, purely because it's a tank, I'll bring Stroll to it. And that's where we... I see. So... I don't know what yours is, so for now, we'll leave it as that. We'll go from here. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Yufa! You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight as a team.
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes, it must be. If we strike at the human precisely, we may be able to separate them. Everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god, Et. And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone! Come on, team, we fight together!
Ah, right, okay. So, she's a summoner. She's Yuna? She's a summoner? What?
Come forth
now. So she's a...
Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness!
So she's a Pokemon, but she's a Pokemon user.
Midas power. Scour.
You hit their weakness! That's your
No,
opening,
after me!
Captain.
Extreme wind damage.
Show them our might.
The power of wind!
You hit their weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
Is everyone all right?
Let us fight as one.
Heavy pierce damage to one thing, or magic guard that nullifies one elemental attack for all casters in one row.
Magic Knight.
I will protect you.
I knew you'd help.
This is the... I pray you're ready. It is your turn!
Unfortunately, I can't pass my turns, but luckily I'm not going to need to.
Wind.
I shall samurai! What a mess. No holding back! I'll cut you down!
He resists slash. Cursed chant.
Cursed!
Right, that's the move.
Poison.
Yufa's poisoned. That's gonna keep wearing her down.
Blade in hand.
That's weak healing. We don't want that. Okay, fair enough. First of all. There we are. That's what I wanted.
There.
I'm grateful.
Stroll's
Everyone,
attack.
here I go!
He's gonna get hit with backlash if he attacks.
Come forth now!
My thanks!
Let's go. Scour.
You hit their weakness! That's
Let's
your
get on with
opening,
it.
Captain.
Go.
And then we'll go for this.
I'll blow you away! This!
Now we just need to take down the body.
By the sworn oath of Magic Knight!
A mystic shield!
Thank you.
What was that?
My strength!
Yuba, we gotta do something about all those
Take my
ailments.
fullest power.
Watch yourself.
Not this tactic.
Who's got all the ailments? What are you on about?
I'll take the rear. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Heed me!
You've got a
I'll
bunch
show
of
you the
ailments
S. Let's
slowing
work
you
together.
down, Captain.
Not this. Lend me your strength.
Let's give it a try.
Roar!
That hurts it.
I can't afford to hold.
Let's do this!
He can't do any synthesis because he's on his own.
I call the lightning!
Yeah, I get the feeling that... Nice one. Repel the damage. That's good. Huh? Oh, okay.
They got you with multiple ailments.
I thought the game had locked up then. I thought, whoa, hold on, what?
Are you alright?
Helpful as ever.
That's really useful.
Take my fullest power. This may be excessive. I'd rather refrain.
We gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
Freeze!
Let's see if ice does any damage to it.
Do it here?
No, it's not a weakness.
No,
I'm surprised. It doesn't appear to have any weaknesses. Which is really irritating.
Let's go.
Let's try this one.
You will taste justice! Not done yet.
That was pretty useful, actually. The human possessing the dragon god is suffering. Hang on, so is he come back to life? The human on its back.
Let justice prevail! Right there! Worthy foe after all!
This is the path. Let us combine our powers.
Extreme or wind damage to our enemies. Let's give it a try.
Come forth now.
Let's go with the extreme one. And that's the end of that. Great experience. We also got the Priestess's Heart, a key item, a Dragon's Breath, and a Talisman of the Avatar.
A halfway decent result.
And some decent overall effects on experience as well. 2 Heroes Leaf of Light.
I didn't know I had it in me.
Nice.
The dragon.
And she's restored the spear.
The dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel. Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracadios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research. She was right.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, they are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
And maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even
Really sorry about that,
new
peeps.
Power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
Why, she just found another dragon?
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
And astride the dragon.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity threatening the village. Maybe that's what it meant all along.
It had always seemed odd that the dragon god dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. My brother often wondered about it. We were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village. You said you had business with the lance when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey to regain its strength.
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
So we cleared the quest, but apparently there's more to be done. Eliminate the threat. The weakened unit headed to the island. It will be a catastrophe if the village attacks. I need to hurry back and stop it. But we got no deadline either. Oh, there's the gauntlet runner.
Someone, please!
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it out, eh?
Of course! But more importantly...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of him.
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphausia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation. Hereon we shall...
Oh, priestess! It's the priestess!
Lady Yufa, please save us. What don't you lot get about evacuate? You want to live? Do as you're told.
Priestess? What happened to the ritual? What if the dragon god's wrath?
Did you even perform the rite? Oh, this is a disaster. How can we survive now?
The dragon god Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna fight, are you?
Basilio, where's the monster?
So be it.
We end this here.
Okay, it seems that we've pissed off the dragon god, and now what in the name of arse has happened here?
We can do this.
So much for that, people. We've already fought a dragon. Now we need to fight again. Good lord. Right. This time I'm gonna have Juno in the battle, and I'm also gonna have, purely because he's got a bit more variation, I'm going to bring Heismay, but I can switch out party members at will, or at least I should be able to. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. Welcome to the stream.
It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy. Guess he's a stubborn one.
Hidden arm.
Extreme physical slash damage to an enemy and remove buff effects. That could come in handy. An extreme one, so we'll save that for now.
I'll use what I must.
Let's start by hitting with decrease hit and evasion. That could come in handy.
Darker arts.
I will fight with lend me your strength.
Oh Jesus Christ! Got loads of moves here. Skyfall bolt, severe electric damage. But that's a three-way move, and we have Makara break.
Not this.
See if wind's a weakness. It was before, but it's not now. She's now got Dance Macabre. Ah, yeah, high chance of killing one enemy and all these different moves. And you can do weaknesses. Ah, that's useful. So you can deal a weakness to all things and ignore resistances. Let's go with that.
Let's do this.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna.
Yep, now weak to fire.
Something new.
What in the name? Oh, so he's removed he's removed debuffs. You're not allowed to remove debuffs. How dare you? Severe magic fire damage to all enemies and remove buffs. Oh, heads or tails. Flynn's got higher magic.
Let my power support you.
Watch this.
It is your turn.
Perhaps this suits me better. Oh, power of kings! Rancor!
Yep, exactly. Hi, Bahamut. Ah.
Do a thing.
Okay, well, we just used fire and didn't do any damage to it, so I'm going to try Electrosurge.
Roar!
Ah, I get it.
Do a thing.
I know what this is.
This will be over soon enough.
There's an easy solution here. I think I understand
Now
it.
for a grand maneuver.
If I'm right,
Your turn.
pass your turn.
Even my strength will be needed. I must do this.
Yeah, it does its physical damage.
Face me!
So, in that mind,
I show no mercy! That did nothing!
now we got anxiety, which is a problem. Basically, it's doing what the shadows. Yeah, so now it's using fire.
Fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him. They're going for Heismay while he's anxious.
Not much we can do at this point, but we can take care of other things.
Wizard!
It would suggest ice, but watch this not hit it now.
Freeze!
It seems that what they're able to do here is be able to
No need to rush this.
see what I can do. Or I should be able to. Switch teammates for a second.
Backing out for now.
Yep, you can change party members, which comes in handy.
Perhaps it's I must concentrate.
Yeah, we don't have one for you. Okay, in this time...
Summoner. This may be. I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
Let's see this. Right, ice hurts it.
This won't work.
Yeah, it's the basically it's the opposite. That's what it is.
Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
Okay, well that's easily resolved. I can do that right now. 1 second. I have one for anxiety. At least I should have. There we go. Oh, that's for one ally. Perfect.
I was saving this.
I'm grateful.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Maybe not. We'll do this together.
Let's go.
Let's go for a heavy ice damage one. Yep, see that hurts it.
For all that we strive for! I will not let you die.
Much thanks.
That was helpful.
So now elements changing again. Right, lightning.
This is nothing.
So we need to use lightning here if we can. Extreme lightning damage. Summon Lizard Man.
It is your turn. You missed. Yufa, come on, focus.
Seriously? How did that miss? Like, how? Can anyone explain how that missed? I can't.
Assassin.
There's no point stealing from it. You're not going to do much damage with that.
Settle for the easy way.
Tell you what, for now then, you might as well... do a regular medicine, that'll do.
I'm grateful.
I'll show you. Come forth, royal
I'm not
soul.
grateful. You wasted a sudden turn before.
Still up. Observe the comrades. Lend me your strength.
Right, this time, hit it.
Show them our might. Heed me.
The enemy still stands.
That's extreme. It barely did any damage. Now it's become darkness. So this is where we need to use holy magic, I think. Don't think anyone's got that ability at the moment. I mean, we can use items for it. That's one way. Or what we can do is focus on making some healing on the way. See, holy damage does damage. We can do almighty. We got some debuff moves.
I'll use this.
Indeed. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Exactly.
Let's go.
I don't think anyone's got access to it.
No.
Because the only issue we have is when you have that kind of move, there's not much you can really do, but I can use a holy at this range to cause some damage to
This'll
it.
do. Nothing.
Oh. How did that not affect them?
He's overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
Hang on, how did that... Hang on a second. That's darkness. Surely that's the opposite. Surely that's the opposite. How did that not work?
That helped.
Well, we're able to get back out of that at least, anyway. By using Dekunda, it's made it use a turn. It must be lightning. It must be wind. It doesn't look like lightning to me, but it's the only thing that I can see that makes any kind of sense. I'll give it a try, but I get the feeling it's not going to work.
Come forth now.
The fact that it's just used lightning, but it wasn't glowing yellow. That was very misleading, that. It was glowing dark, it wasn't glowing yellow.
This is for the future of the Mastari.
Indeed it is.
Fall.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Excellent, 3 levels up. Awesome, that's great news. And we have 2 points remaining, so I'll put 1 into magic and 1 into agility.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Ha! I have never known such.
I'm not sure it's cheating, it's more a case of that was very misleading. That's all it was. Maybe we can use that helmet as our trophy.
That's the end of that.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
Now, plus, we might have not needed to go to that problem had the wind attack hit that missed with Hulkenberg and Yufa together.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yes, the chaotic crier saw it all.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
Look at his eyes, the shaking with what?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was inside the temple? What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Adeni, even the night Father and Mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps you would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
Because, of course, the power of friendship will save the world.
We support them. Without the rite of sacrifice. Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
Oh, private conversation.
I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Tell.
Yep, there's a rift coming between them. One of them's going to break away and join our side. So that's 2 quests completed. Hey, go me. Go us. I think I do want to save my game, yes, because that was a boss rush. One of my least favourite things in a JRPG is boss rushes. But at the same time, they were quite entertaining fights. They had some interesting mechanics to them.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone, the Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands, the threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
I had a feeling you'd like her, Queen. And I get the feeling she's going to be one of our allies purely because of the way we fought with her in battle.
What? Hold on. Protective Magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Strode? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios.
If you're asking her to impale me through the chest.
Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
Yeah, exactly. I saw her fade to black as well, Queen.
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
And we know full well Stroll's not on the board.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic.
And that's why Luis wants it. So he can kill Fordham.
That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
But also, who's on board the Gauntlet Runner right now? Basilio and Fidelio.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Are you sure they're not here to hear it?
Maybe. This is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't. And this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
Yes, he would.
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings we were then. This time, we could do it right.
You would use it to take a life.
Yeah, Yufa's not going to let that happen.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
Well, duh. She said it's not going to leave her side.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
Make a fake.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck. We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
I mean, I did say give him a fake, but I get the feeling that's not going to be the right answer. He'll be able to detect the fake from the magic. killing him at the handover, he's going to be watched. Ironically, I said it before, but I can't see it happening. Get the brothers on side. But I can't see how it's going to work. Why would they go against Luis? All of these options are shit. None of these options make sense. I'm going to go with the brothers, but I don't like the sound of it. Something tells me it's wrong.
We could try convincing the brothers to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's realistic. I doubt even I could sway them.
Yeah.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain, any ideas?
I said give him a fake one. Let's go with the fake one. But I get the feeling that's not going to work. Surely he'll be able to detect a fake. If he knows the secret of the lance, he'll be able to detect it.
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
It's an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
Eurus could.
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
And then there'll be a fade to black because they won't need to go over it again.
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet...
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. The treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabri's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
There's a nice FF8 reference for you.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people. I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey. Time to go!
Yep, there you go. You got your wish, Queen. We have a new ally who's joined us. Yufa. The
Not
summoner.
just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
I'm sure you can.
You're right. I want to believe that.
Yep, so I think we're going to level up Gallica as well. Rank 6.
With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
So the mage can now have 3 skills, which is useful.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
What, cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Now then.
By the way, when do we depart from the island? Not soon, I take it?
No.
No, I imagine Eurus needs time to craft the lance. So let's wait until it tells us it's complete. Fidelio's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put.
True.
If we only need to be there by Saint's Day, then we have some time yet to attend to other matters. We ought to hone our skills and gather more support before we depart. And if Yufa is willing to join us, then let's make sure she's caught up to speed. Make sure she tags along. Well, it's a good thing we're able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready.
Most helpful.
We cannot idly wait until the time. Yet more battles await us, so we should ensure our archetypes are up to the task.
Now then,
Well, I suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates.
I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Hey, relax, my friends. I was sharing a brief moment of peace. Oh god, there's more? Jesus.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did.
Read the book.
What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
She might be able to see more perspective to it, though.
It's a story about a utopia.
A utopia?
And then she's confused. She's like, what?
Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs.
In other words, the utopia is SMT.
Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them.
Yeah, take that, Persona fans. SMT's better.
I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will.
Cue the heel heat from the audience there. Fully deserved, by the way.
Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Gallagher, to be fair. Some of the ancient ideologies from like religious sects back in the Middle Ages particular was extremely controlling. Go look up the works when Galileo tried to propose the idea of an expanding universe. That's probably the best example.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
And of course, it's interesting that Youth has just said that, because paganism, while it's been often demonized as being like almost like devil worshipping with the pentagrams and blood rituals, it's actually not true. Paganism, from a country that was originally pagan, is actually a lot more spiritual, a lot more in tune with the earth. Like the two solstices, the summer and the winter solstice, for example, are the most holy of days in the pagan theology. And in terms of the seasons and like crystals, it's much more almost like being of the earth. But thanks to, again, extremists in charge of the churches, it's been somewhat demonized as a faith.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Your pardon?
Yufa, and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed their own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding.
Apologies, people.
Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
I humbly plead on her behalf as well.
That was an accidental choice.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village.
Well, tell them that you have. Tell them they don't know fuck all.
We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Oh, right, okay.
Our home will have a name.
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it...
Etihad. The Manchester City Football Stadium.
The home of the dragon god Et. Etria.
Etria.
One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Alterberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Now, we were 13th and now we're 12th. After defeating the human is saving Euphra alongside Verga Island, I gain their support. We're blazing a path to defeating Lewis and saving the prince, one step at a time. Wow, 44 degrees C.
Well, then.
That is hot. That is very, very, very hot indeed. And we are deep into overtime. We've gone further than planned thanks to cutscenes. So that's where we're going to wrap up this stream for tonight. I have a long commute tomorrow because I'm on another long day in the office. Go me. So we're going to be back on Wednesday evening when we pick up our playthrough of Final Fantasy 13. But tomorrow night on YouTube, do go check out Chris's channel as he's going to be playing through Cuphead one more time. And then you can also check out Queen's channel as well for the ongoing Persona 3 Reload playthrough along with Final Fantasy 10. But on Friday night, we will be back here one more time as we continue to protect Estelle from all the mean comments as we carry on our second part of Trails in the Sky. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And that boss, you can't reveal your weaknesses and then hide your affinities. You're not allowed to do that.